y'all, welcome back. So we are making another quick and ready to go meal. We're just going to have some sausage and potatoes from the pressure cooker. I'm slicing up this sausage to get us going because I do want to brown it before we put everything in the pressure cooker. You absolutely don't have to do this step. I just feel like it adds a lot of flavor. So if your pressure cooker doesn't have a saute function, then you will be just fine to dump this all in and get it cooking. But I've got my Ninja set to the sear saute function, and I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil down in the bottom heating up, and we're just slicing up this pound of smoked sausage, and we're going to toss it in. See, it's not even fully heated yet. It'll be all right. And while that's going, I have some red potatoes that I need to use up. We're not going to use all of these. Probably about a pound to a pound and a half's worth that we're going to wash and dice up into some large chunks. Alright. So this is just searing. We've got all of our potatoes cubed up. I'm just going to flip most of these. They don't have to be perfect. So here comes some of the easiest seasonings you will get. About a teaspoon of seasoned salt. About a tablespoon of your favorite Creole or Cajun seasoning. A big heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. 1 stick of butter. About a pound and a half to 2 pounds of red potatoes. I'm dropping them all. Red potatoes that we've washed and cubed up. And about a cup of chicken broth. I'm just pouring the broth off of some canned chicken I have, so I might get a few little chicken bit pieces. That'll be okay. And then we're just going to mix this all around. I'm going to add just a little bit more chicken broth and some pepper. Alright, so we're going to close this up. We're going to stop the sear saute, switch it over to pressure cook, and down to 5 minutes. Ooh, 5. We'll start, make sure it is sealed. There we go. And it will be ready very soon. Alright, so it's all done. You see it's counting back up because it's depressurizing. That's how long it's been since it's done. So we're just letting it slow release for about 5 minutes, and then I'll do a quick release for the rest of the way. Alright, y'all, so dinner is all done. Give it a little taste test. Make sure our potatoes absorbed all of that seasoning, juicy liquid. Delicious. Now, I ended up not letting my potatoes go all the way, or I ended up not letting my Instant Pot depressurize for the full 5 minutes because I did saute this, so we had that heat already going when we started in the pressure cooker. So that's why my potatoes are all the way done, even though we cooked for 5 minutes and I depressurized only for about 2, because we are ready to eat. And it turned out just fine. Even with that, the potatoes are completely tender. Let's get dinner served up.
Alright y'all, so it's the next day and we had a special little lunch. The kids were wanting some crab legs, so we made some crab legs, and of course we had a little bit left over. So we just peeled what we had left over and made it into some crab bombs. So this is 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, 1 egg, about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I added it to about a pound of crab meat that we had left over and a clump of the butter seasoning that we were dipping it in. Adding to it 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and just some heavy pinches of parsley that we had. Now we're going to crush up a full sleeve of crushed Ritz crackers. So I had about a half sleeve still left. But if your crab bombs just seem too wet or too dry, just you either add a little more moisture or you just back away a little bit. But added it all together, made sure to mix it up really, really good. And we're just going to form it into some balls. So we just round them out. You can use a little ice cream scooper to get the size you want, but I just kind of use my hands. And they'll go in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes.